New York Times reported yesterday that lawyers for Trump and Paramount, the parent of the CBS News, are set to begin mediation on Wednesday over a lawsuit brought by Trump that accuses 60 Minutes of deceptively editing an interview with his 2024 Democratic opponent, Kamala Harris. Legal experts have called the suit baseless and an easy victory for CBS. It's absurd. It is absurd. There is absolutely no way for Donald Trump to win this lawsuit. 100%. But Paramount is entering the talks prepared to make a deal. Sherry Redstone, the company's controlling shareholder, has said she favors settling the case. She is set to receive a major payday in a pending sale of Paramount to Hollywood studio, Skydance, that requires sign-off from the Trump administration. Let me repeat that. Sherry Redstone, the company's controlling shareholder, has said she favors settling the case. She is set to receive a major payday in a pending sale of Paramount to a Hollywood studio, Skydance, that requires sign-off from the Trump administration. Does everybody get the dynamic here? Here is, to their credit, it is audio only.
Because 60 Minutes is very quick on the copyright trigger.
It is, what number is this?
It's at the very bottom of the sound sheet.
Okay, what's the number?
Oh, it's not printed out.
It's not on that one. Not on the one you have.
Okay.
Scott Pelley.
Scott Pelley on 60 Minutes. And kudos, Scott Pelley, for doing this. And kudos for the EP of the show that he's talking about. Here is the audio of that.
In tonight's Last Minute, a note on Bill Owens, who until this past week was executive producer of 60 Minutes. He was our boss. Bill was with CBS News nearly 40 years, 26 years at 60 Minutes. He covered the world, covered combat, the White House. His was a quest to open minds, not close them. If you've ever worked hard for a boss because you admired him, then you understand what we've enjoyed here. Bill resigned Tuesday. It was hard on him and hard on us, but he did it for us and you. Stories we've pursued for 57 years are often controversial. Lately, the Israel-Gaza war and the Trump administration. Bill made sure they were accurate and fair. He was tough that way. But our parent
Pause it for a
company,
second.
Paramount.
Now, I don't think it's a mistake that Pelley included Israel, Gaza, and Trump. Because A, this is clearly a sop to the Trump administration so that Sherry Redstone gets her payoff. But B, Sherry Redstone also happens to be a major Zionist. And it sounds like what Scott Pelley is saying, that they got pushback on stories they did about those things. Good.
And fair. He was tough that way. But our parent company, Paramount, is trying to complete a merger. The Trump administration must approve it. Paramount began to supervise our content in new ways. None of our stories has been blocked, but Bill felt he lost the independence that honest journalism requires. No one here is happy about it, but in resigning, Bill proved one thing. He was the right person to lead 60 Minutes all along.
What does that say for everybody still there?
Yep. The company, Skydance, I don't know how good they're going to be. It's owned by the son of Oracle's, the guy who did Oracle.
Is that Ellison?
Yep. his son, David Ellison, I guess, is the owner of Skydance.
I watched like 3 weeks ago the movie The Insider with Al Pacino and Russell Crowe.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's why you said Al Pacino. It's really Russell Crowe.
Yeah, I mean, Pacino's sort of my guy, I guess. But it's where Pacino plays a journalist for 60 Minutes.
Yep.
And it's all about big tobacco and, sort of testimonies. And when I was watching it, I'm like, first of all, this doesn't show the news organization in a great light. And also, I don't think they would have shown as much backbone as they did then now. And, I guess things just recur.
Trump says he's considering ways to serve a third term as president. Every time we call out Trump's authoritarianism, the right calls it media hysteria. But here's your reminder. Trump is openly trying to defy the Constitution and run for a third term. But if you don't know the bias behind your news, you might actually believe Trump's just teasing us. Go to ground.news/majority to see how framing influences more than your perception. Media bias is powerful enough to shape policy and, yes, even Trump's ability to undermine the Constitution. That's why we've partnered with Ground News for years now. Their app and website breaks down how the most critical issues we're facing are being spun. By exposing each reporting source's hidden agendas, I can see the world as it is, not as their biases want me to. Even better, if I'm ever reading about an issue on another site, their browser extension flags the source's political bias and instantly links me to other reports so I can verify the information. They're not some new tool I needed to learn. Ground News is a better version of the doom scrolling we're already doing. And after reading your comments, it's clear you'd benefit from them too. I got my viewers 40% off the same unlimited access Vantage plan that I've been using. That's just $5 a month for clarity and context when you go to ground.news/majority or scan my QR code. Democracy thrives on knowing the full story, not just the version you're fed. So sign up for Ground News today. Hey folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.